Hello everybody, my name is James Turnipseed. Welcome to The Walking Dead. First time again, Season 6 premiere recap review. Spoiler heavy, I guess. For me, uneventful season premiere. There's nothing that made me go, I gotta watch the next episode. Well, take that back. There is stuff that makes you go, oh shit, we gotta watch the next episode. But if you're sitting there watching it for an hour and a half, but what happens? It starts off, they're at this big crevice in the earth. There's some trucks parked in a V and one semi trucks, two parked, back to make a V, and then one just parked normal on a hill. And there's a big crevice with path up, and it's full of zombies. Flashback heavy episode, which was really weird to me because I kept thinking, like, if you're gonna do the whole thing, like flashback to now, flashback to now, flashback to now, flashback now, flashback now, and it was the whole leading up after the last episode where Rich died and Rick killed I forget that guy's name. Remember though? So it was flashing back in black and white, which made me think of, do you remember when they had a terrible idea to make they did season 1 but in black and white, because the comic book's in black and white. So it reminded me of that. There's a lot of flashbacks, and it's basically just how the two groups come together, with the key point and focus was Carter didn't trust Rick and wanted to kill Rick. He actually put a gun on Eugene, because they're in the armory slash food storage where they have all their guns and their food. And it was Carter and 3 or 4 other people. So many people, hard to catch names. But he put a gun on Eugene, and he's like, he heard, we gotta kill him. And then Rick, Morgan, and Daryl walk in, and he's like, what are you doing? And then he told him he's taking the community back from Rick, and Rick does the thing like, bitch. Basically puts him in his place, does the cop thing where he grabs his gun, puts his arm behind, and then points the gun at him. And he's like, you really gonna try to take this guy? Like, you know who you're fucking with? You're fucking with Rick Grimes, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And then he's like, you really think you're gonna take this from Michonne, Glenn, Daryl, Morgan, me? And then he gives the gun to Daryl, and it's fine. And he just basically tells Carter, you could work with us or you could work against us, and we could teach you to survive. They call it first time again because Morgan's meeting Rick for the first time again. This will be the 3rd time he's met Morgan, and Morgan's been a different person each time. So we think about it. Rick's kind of been different too, but the same. So they do that, and Tara's fine, Riza's fine, everybody's fine, except for Reg and that dude. So the whole episode, they're basically just hoarding that huge, massive group of zombies. And they have Daryl on his motorcycle, which I thought of a long time ago. When he first started riding that motorcycle that's black and with the SS on it. You remember that one? Always thought, like, this motorcycles are loud. That's a chopper. That's loud. But then he has the one that he fixed up in Aaron and Eric's garage. So it's not technically a racist chopper. But yeah, that's all that happens. Carter gets his face eaten, and he's screaming, and then Rick knifes him, and Morgan and Michonne come up, and they have this nice little moment, kind of like, that's a person and he's dead. You know, like, there's still people. Turns out Sasha's not crazy anymore either, because her and Abraham are in a car, and in a flashback, he asks her if she's doing this to die, and she smiles and says no. So Sasha's not crazy no more. So they're hoarding this big horde of zombies, and they're driving them away from Alexandria. And that's the plan. That's basically the whole episode, is the group coming together. They're fighting the plan a little bit, and then they come together, and the plan is working, but then you hear a horn. like a loud faraway horn that distracts them, turns their whole plan into shit, and makes them start running towards their town. And that's how it ends. Is Rick goes, or Michonne tells Rick, like, that sounds far away. It sounds like by home. And then they run. They had a nice moment with Tara and Maggie, because Tara's okay. They told her that Noah died when she first woke up, because Eugene looked at her kind of like, you know, that creepy, like, I love you, but I'm awkward, so I'm just going to smile and like stare at you for a moment. Like this. He did that to her. And she says, get Noah. And it's kind of like, oh, Noah's dead. But they had Maggie and Tara talk about Nicholas. Because she's like, he's the reason Noah died. And then Maggie told him how, or told her about how he lured Rick, or not Rick, Glenn out into the woods and tried to kill him. And how Glenn saves people. Even those kind of people. And that's the episode. It was an hour and a half of black and white flashbacks to color with a giant horde of zombies. So that's that. Next episode is going to be way crazier if they do it like they do next episode, like back to back, you know what I mean? Not like, hey, some time passed, we're okay. Because they showed, and they are going to show at least Carl and Carol and Carl. They're there and they're defending the fort. They're holding down home. Because Carl's got to protect Judith, because Judith's still alive. So yeah, Carter died. He got his face eaten. He's the only person who died, but we don't know who Carter was. So, yay, more pointless characters. Yeah, I'm out of here. Wednesdays or Monday we got an unbox video. I'm not sure which one. I got a lot saved up. Wednesday's my birthday, and you also get American Horror Story, so happy birthday to me. You get that spoiler-heavy recap. Friday, I don't know what I have for Friday, but something. So feel free to click that subscribe button, or come back next Wednesday. Come back Wednesday for the horror story if you're into it. If not, hey. And I'll come back next Sunday, because every Sunday I do Walking Dead recaps. So that's that. So peace, everybody. I'm out of here. Have a great week. Have a week.